What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be introducing a new series entitled Game Pass Preview, where I'm going to be looking into the games available to you on the Xbox Game Pass and letting you know if it's worth your time in downloading it and playing it. The game that we're going to be previewing today is Remnant from the Ashes. This has been a fun third-person RPG shooter that I've been playing over the last week. I'm here today to give you guys kind of my preview of it to see if it's worth your time playing and even downloading. Before we get started with the video, I want to let you guys know that I also stream on Twitch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. You guys can check the link right here. If you have any questions regarding this preview, feel free to let me know in the comments below, but also hop into the stream. We do these previews every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific, so let's get going with it. This is a brief look at our home screen for Remnant. As you can see, we have our character options, where you can create a new character or select a character you have already created. You can also choose a mode to play. You could play offline by yourself, join a public game with random players, or play a private game with friends. Today, we're just going to be playing offline and starting a new character. The character creation process for Remnant is extremely straightforward and should look familiar to those who have played games where a character's appearance is allowed to be changed. The body type option allows the players to choose from a male character or female character. Next, there are general head options that give the character its basic look. From there, you can select your character's hairstyle and color, facial features, eye color, and skin tone. To give your character something special, you can add a scar and specific voice line actor or actress. After your character is created, you get to choose how difficult of a playthrough you would like. This ranges from normal to apocalypse. For new players starting out, I'd recommend starting at normal and working your way up from there. Once your character is created, you will need to choose from one of 3 archetypes. Each of these archetypes will have a repeater pistol and a melee weapon. However, their secondary weapon will determine your playstyle. The first archetype is the Hunter. This character specializes in long-range precision-based combat. Their secondary weapon is a hunting rifle, which is great for killing enemy root at long distance. The second archetype is the Ex-Cultist. This character specializes in mid-range combat and support. Their secondary weapon is a coach gun, which allows them to get a little closer to the enemy while still killing from a distance. Finally, the third archetype is the Scrapper. This character specializes in close range combat. Their secondary weapon is a shotgun, which allows them to get up close and personal with the enemy. Here we find ourselves in Ward 13. This can be considered your base of operations for the entirety of the game. You will interact with various NPCs throughout your game experience, and they are located all throughout the ward. One of the main characters that you will first meet is Commander Ford. She will get you started on your first mission, which requires you to meet with Riggs. Riggs is in charge of upgrading your armor and weapons throughout the game. Right next to Riggs, you will find the ever so grumpy McCabe. Not once is she nice to you, like, ever.
Thanks a lot for bringing another stranger into our midst. There's no way bringing a human root hybrid into the ward could backfire on us.
McCabe helps you in crafting mods, which can be attached and used through your weapons. Other merchants found inside the ward are Ace and Reggie. Ace usually carries crafting materials and weapons, while Reggie sells items used for healing and protection. Every time that you level up in the game, you will be given a trait point that can be used to upgrade a specific trait. At the start of the game, you only have 3 traits unlocked: Vigor, which functions as your total health, Endurance, which functions as your stamina, and an archetype-specific trait. As you can see here, Warrior is the specific archetype trait for Scrapper, and when upgraded, it improves the damage percentage of melee attacks. To unlock additional traits, you must continue to play the game as they unlock based on gameplay that you complete. When you are ready to leave Ward 13, all you need to do is step up and activate the crystal. From this menu, you can do a few things. Reroll your campaign for a fresh start, jump into adventure mode to complete particular challenges or fight specific bosses, or load up into your missions. For our purposes, we are just going to jump into a mission. Each time you load up a mission or checkpoint, you start at a small version of the crystal that is found in Ward 13. Throughout the world, there are different things to accomplish, find, and figure out. As you approach enemies, be sure to utilize your character's archetype for the optimum battle approach. Some parts of the world are locked, and you will have to complete and open more parts of the area in order to see what's behind the doors. Also, the inevitable will happen. You will get killed. Thankfully, you will be sent back to the crystal that you started at. However, all the monsters that you killed previously will be alive again. As you explore the world and finish different missions and areas, you will unlock a boss battle. This can be found when you see a smoky doorway. Once you go through the doorway, the fight will begin and you won't be able to exit, and if you die, you will have to restart again at the crystal. However, once you complete the area and the boss fight, you will unlock the next part to continue the story. This has just been a brief look at what Remnant from the Ashes has to offer. With all the gameplay that I experienced, I've been able to rate the game on 3 different categories: difficulty, entertainment, and replay value. When rating difficulty, I had to take into consideration the different players that would be playing on the different difficulties of the game, ranging from normal to apocalypse. Even as a seasoned gamer and RPG player, I had some frustrating experiences playing on normal. With this in mind, I've ranked difficulty with 3.5 out of 5 stars. When rating entertainment, I took into consideration not only the storyline of the game, but the development of the characters I played and met along the way. Though we don't get any more information on the background of our character, we do get to unlock more secrets from Ward 13 and the different inhabitants across the play areas. With this in mind, I've ranked entertainment with a 4 out of 5 stars. When rating replay value, I took into consideration the different options a player has in replaying the game and if it's worth it after completing the main storyline. The fact that you can choose various difficulties of play, different archetypes for strategic playstyles, and the fact that you could play with up to 2 other friends, I've ranked replay value with a 5 out of 5 stars. After rating the game on 3 different categories, I've ranked the game's overall value with a 4 out of 5 stars. If you liked this video and would like to watch more Game Pass previews in the future, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, be sure to like and comment on the video with any feedback or advice you have to offer. Make sure to be on the lookout next Tuesday for my new Game Pass preview video, where I look into a new Xbox Game Pass game and let you all know what my take is on it. Until next time.
Run, you fucker! Let's fucking go! Woo! Yo, I am so pumped right now. Woo! I am so happy that that shit's over. Oh my gosh, man.